Electoral College Essay. Essay on Electoral College for Students and Children in English. In India, the election of the President and the Vice President takes place indirectly through an electoral college. The electoral colleges for these two elections are separate and vary in composition. For the election of the President, the electoral members are chosen mainly from legislative assemblies of the states and the union territories. Still, for the election of the Vice President, the Electoral College has elected members from the Parliament houses, that is the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. If the value of an MLA vote for an Electoral College needs to be calculated, it can be done by a formula. The total population of the state from which the MLA is gets divided by the total number of elected members in the Legislative Assembly of the state. This is then multiplied by 1000. The history of electoral colleges can be tracked back to the examples of Finland and Brazil in the 1900s. Finland elected the country's president through an electoral college in the year 1944. Similarly, it was Brazil that elected its president through an electoral college during military rule. Argentina too established its original electoral college back in 1853. In the case of the USA, the electoral members are elected from a total of 50 states and also a federal district. The electors are chosen by the public, which forms the electoral college and then votes for the president or the vice president. Similarly, in the case of France, also the locally elected representatives constitute the electoral college. In China, the electoral college is the electoral committee set up in Hong Kong and Macau. The importance of the electoral college is immense in the USA. Donald Trump could win the elections only because the electoral college was in favor of him. It acted as an overruling factor that Hillary Clinton had the popular vote. The votes in an electoral college depend, although partially, on the representation of the House. Thus, in the USA, the most populated states like California, Texas, Florida, and New York have the maximum expressions. Next, when the various political parties look for candidates for the post of president or vice presidents, they solely look for the factor of whether the candidate would be able to seek the maximum votes from the electoral college or not. Even if the candidate is a celebrity, there is no guarantee that he would win the confidence of the electoral college. Every electoral college has a provision for each state to provide at least 3 votes. As of now, many questions are being raised against the Electoral College of the United States of America. It is argued that the Electoral College is the main reason behind an unfair voting system in this state. It seriously causes discouragement if any third party or any individual might want to run for a candidature. This is because he or she might not be able to win over the Electoral College. The Electoral College also has a method that the winner is the one who gets the sole advantage, which is quite unjust for the other candidates. Voting should never be the power solely in the hands of the Electoral College.